Good afternoon everyone, myself Assistant Professor Chetan Devashish Ghosh, and today we are going to cover solar energy, wind turbines and dam. Let's talk about solar energy. What exactly is solar energy? The energy which we get from sunlight or from the heat of the sun in the form of sun rays, when it gets converted into energy, such energy is known as solar energy. It is very clean, very pure and renewable in nature. It doesn't create any harmful effects on the environment, and it doesn't emit any kind of greenhouse gases. Means it doesn't emit any carbon or carbon dioxide while we generate this energy. That is why we say it's a green energy. It is an energy which will help us to reduce the pollution and reduce the harmful effects on the environment which may lead to climate change. So basically using such energy will mitigate, will reduce the harmful effect on our climate and environment. So the next thing is, what is the another feature of solar energy? Can we store solar energy? The answer is yes. We can store solar energy in solar batteries and we can use them whenever we want. We can use them to run car, we can use them to run electric vehicles, we can use them to store this energy which can be utilized later period during winter season or during rainy season when we do not have enough sun rays or sunlight in order to recharge this solar devices. Now, what are the environmental benefits? It doesn't emit greenhouse gases. It's free to use. It doesn't emit carbon dioxide, harmful pollutants. So it is not harming the environment. It is good for nature, good for the health of the human being. Okay. But there is certain challenges and limitations that we need to go through that the people are not aware of. It's a bit costly as well, and that is why people don't use it. And the other limitation is it needs huge space, idle space where you can keep the land, where you can keep the solar panels, wherein this solar panels can be utilized in order to store the solar energy and generate the solar energy. Apart from this, it requires maintenance, apart from having a good space. Okay, so these are certain challenges and limitations which can be sought out if people are made educated, if people are made aware that how useful and grateful it would be if they use this alternative source of energy. Okay, so now let's move to the another form of energy, that is wind energy. Now the concept behind wind energy and solar energy are more or less the same. The only thing is it takes, in case of solar energy, it takes sun rays, sunlight in order to transform into energy, whereas in case of wind energy, it uses wind to convert the wind into energy. Basically, the huge turbines, okay, wind turbines are used, and when these wind turbines are rotated with the help of wind energy, that is the wind waves, it creates an energy that is known as wind energy. Basically, wind waves turning the wind turbines, helping to generate energy that is known as wind energy. Very clean energy, very fast growing source of energy that you can say, again, it doesn't emit greenhouse gases, it doesn't pollute the environment, good for health, good for environment, good for all the species. Okay, so basically these are you can say benefits of using wind energy, environmental benefits. But there are certain limitations. It requires huge cost. The turbines, okay, they are very huge. The mechanism to convert this energy of wind into energy to use in our day-to-day life is not so cheap and easy. So the construction cost, then apart from that, it needs a huge space, a huge maintenance cost. So these are certain challenges which needs to be taken care of. Apart from this, we should also make people aware about how useful it would be if we use wind energy. It has a huge prospect, provided government helps or supports such projects, and if government makes certain policies wherein even the industries invest their CSR as per the CSR project, that is corporate social responsibility, that is CSR project, if they invest on such kind of energy, then it would be beneficial for the environment, for the people in the long run. Let us talk about wind turbines. Basically, what a wind turbine is? Wind turbine is plates, you can say, which are attached with the windmill, and this turbines, when rotate with the help of this wind energy, or with the help of this wind, they convert the rotation into energy that is known as wind energy. Okay. Now generally wind turbines are the one which consist of towers, rotor blades, and this all equipment, when they come together, it helps to generate energy. So this is a small concept which talks about wind turbines. Now I would like to take you through with the another concept, that is hydropower. That is, hydro means water. Hydropower, that is power which is generated with water, that is hydropower. When we talk about hydropower, basically it is a conversion of generating electricity with the help of water flow. So here the water flows from a huge height or else through huge pressure, and then when it turns the turbines of the generator, it generates electricity, and this energy is known as hydropower energy or hydropower electricity. Here there are certain components which are required, that is hydropower plant. We need to create a plant which converts the power or the flow, the energy of the water, which is known as kinetic energy. The energy of the moving water converts the energy of the moving water to turn the turbines. So it is known as kinetic energy, moving water into mechanical or electrical energy. That is basically flowing of water, helping us to turn the turbine, and which is required in hydropower plant. So basically the plant is required so that we can generate hydro energy. Running of river is required. We need a river which can which runs continuously with huge pressure, or else artificially we have to construct a dam. Basically, what is dam? A dam is a structure which is created to stop the water so that we can release the water as per the requirements. So basically, running of water can be done with the help of a dam, because it needs a huge pressure in order to turn the turbines. Reservoir is also a part of hydropower. When we talk about reservoir, it means a place where we can store the water and we can release it whenever it is required as per the pressure which is needed in order to turn the huge dam, in order to turn the huge turbines which are connected with the dam. Okay. What are the environmental effects? So generally, it's a renewable, not non-renewable. It's a renewable energy sources. Okay. And when I talk about renewable energy sources, it means it helps to have a positive impact in the environment. It's a way wherein energy can be produced without harming the environment, wherein you do not need to burn coals, wherein you do not need to burn fossil fuel or minerals or other type of fuel which will emit harmful pollutants. At least this is not happening when you generate energy from hydropower. So when you talk about hydropower, when you write about hydropower, you talk about hydropower plant, running of reservoirs or environmental impacts. Last concept for today is energy audit. What is energy audit? Energy audit is a system wherein you monitor, wherein you check, and you view that while producing the energy, what is the cost involved, as well as what quantum or what quantity of harmful gases are getting released, so that you can monitor and you can check what would be the best source of energy for saving and conserving our resources that we have. Thank you all, and all the best for your exam.